In the deep ocean, life has evolved into forms so strange they almost seem alien. The humpback anglerfish. This deep-sea predator is the stuff of nightmares. Living between 200 and 1,500 meters down, it floats in near-total darkness, waiting for prey to come close. Its most famous feature: a glowing lure that dangles in front of its massive fang-filled jaws. The light is produced by bacteria living inside the lure, a perfect example of symbiosis. When small fish or squid approach the glow, the anglerfish lunges, swallowing them whole in an instant. What's even stranger is the way it reproduces. While many anglerfish species have males that fuse permanently to the female's body as parasites, the humpback anglerfish uses a different tactic. Males are tiny, sometimes just 2 or 3 centimeters, and swim freely until they find a female, attaching temporarily to fertilize her eggs before swimming off. In the deep sea, where encounters are rare, this is a clever way to ensure the next generation survives. The Pacific barrel-eye fish. The Pacific barrel-eye fish is one of the deep ocean's most bizarre sights. It has a transparent, fluid-filled dome on its head, and inside, a pair of tubular eyes that can rotate both forward and upward. In the darkness, these eyes point upward, scanning for the faint outlines of prey silhouetted against the light from above. When it's ready to strike, the eyes swivel forward to lock onto the target. This adaptation lets the barrel-eye spot food without moving, a crucial energy-saving trick in a place where meals are rare. Coming up next, a creature so strange it blurs the line between plant, predator, and alien. They were gone, erased from Earth's oceans for millions of years. Or so we thought. But the deep sea hides secrets, and with the help of submersibles and remote-operated cameras, scientists are discovering Lazarus species, animals believed extinct, now swimming right before our eyes. Yeti crab. This pale, hairy crab was thought extinct since the Cretaceous, until scientists spotted it in 2005 near hydrothermal vents. Its claws are covered in silky hairs, each one coated in bacteria it actually farms and eats. Living in pitch-black, boiling hot waters over 2 kilometers down, the Yeti crab is proof that life can adapt to the harshest places on Earth. But sometimes, deep-sea adaptations are more about vision than touch. Deep-sea glass sponge. This sponge was thought gone since the Silurian period, but a 2015 dive off New Caledonia found living specimens with single silica spicules over 3 meters long, the largest biological structures made of glass. They've been alive for possibly thousands of years, filtering water silently in the deep. But life in the deep isn't always slow and peaceful. Giant isopod. These armored scavengers, relatives of pillbugs, were assumed gone since the Pleistocene. That was until ROVs off the Bahamas found them crawling along the seafloor at depths up to 2,000 meters. They can grow over half a meter long and survive for weeks without food. But when it comes to strange sharks, the next few rediscoveries are jaw-dropping. Our frilled shark. Meet one of the oldest shark species alive today. The frilled shark's lineage dates back more than 80 million years, earning it the nickname living fossil. With an eel-like body, 6 pairs of frilly gill slits, and over 300 tricuspid teeth, it looks more like something from a horror movie than a modern fish. Living between 120 and 1,500 meters deep, it's a slow, stealthy hunter. Instead of chasing prey, it lunges forward, swallowing squid and fish whole. Females carry their young for an incredibly long gestation, possibly up to 3.5 years, the longest of any vertebrate. This slow reproductive cycle makes the frilled shark vulnerable to changes in its environment. But if you think that's strange, wait until you see the next predator, which can literally launch its jaws forward to grab prey. Goblin shark. With a lineage dating back 125 million years, the goblin shark looks like a pink ghost of the deep. Its most shocking feature: a jaw that shoots forward like a slingshot to grab prey. Footage from the Gulf of Mexico in 2020 confirmed this living fossil still roams the depths. And just when you think sharks can't get stranger, frilled shark. Looking more like an eel than a shark, this species was thought gone until researchers filmed it off Japan. It has 6 pairs of gill slits and can open its mouth impossibly wide to swallow prey whole. With origins stretching back over 80 million years, it's one of the oldest surviving shark lineages. The colossal squid. The colossal squid is the heavyweight champion of the deep sea, reaching lengths of up to 7 meters and weighing over 500 kilograms. It's one of the largest invertebrates on Earth. Unlike its relative, the giant squid, the colossal squid has swiveling hooks on its tentacle tips, perfect for grabbing and holding large prey like Patagonian toothfish. Its eyes are the largest in the animal kingdom, up to 27 centimeters across, allowing it to detect the faintest glimmers of light, such as the bioluminescent flashes of approaching predators or prey. Colossal squids live in the freezing waters of the Southern Ocean, and almost everything we know about them comes from rare encounters with fishing vessels or carcasses washed ashore. But size isn't everything. Our next animal is longer than a blue whale, the giant siphonophore. This creature might look like a single animal, but it's actually a colony made up of hundreds, sometimes thousands, of tiny specialized individuals called zooids. Each zooid has a specific job. Some capture prey with stinging cells, others help with movement, and some handle reproduction. Stretching over 40 meters in length, the giant siphonophore is longer than a blue whale. Yet, it's as thin as a broomstick. Drifting between 700 and 1,000 meters deep, it uses its curtain of tentacles to trap plankton and small fish, delivering the kill to its shared digestive system. Hydrothermal vent tube worm. These towering red and white worms were once only known from fossilized remains dating back millions of years. Then, in 1977, a submersible diving near the Galapagos discovered entire colonies thriving around superheated hydrothermal vents. They have no mouths, no stomachs, and no intestines. Instead, they live in complete symbiosis with bacteria that turn toxic vent chemicals into food. In a place where sunlight never reaches, these worms grow over 6 feet long. If that sounds impossible, wait until you see the teeth on our next rediscovery, fangtooth fish. Known only from fossil records, this fish made a chilling comeback when an ROV captured it off Costa Rica in 2013. The fangtooth has the largest teeth in proportion to its body of any fish in the ocean. Teeth so big, they have to fit into special pockets in its head when it closes its mouth. They thrive at crushing depths up to 5,000 meters, where the pressure would crush a submarine. But in the deep, some creatures don't just survive. They grow strange new body parts, Japanese spider crab. This crustacean's lineage dates back to the Pleistocene, but sightings in the wild at depths up to 800 meters show they're still alive and enormous. With legs stretching up to 3 meters, they're the largest arthropods on Earth. Despite their alien appearance, they're surprisingly gentle scavengers. The vampire squid, Vampiroteuthis infernalis. The name means vampire squid from hell, and it's not far off. This small cephalopod lives between 600 and 3,300 meters deep in oxygen minimum zones, areas where oxygen levels are too low for most animals to survive. Instead of ink, it ejects glowing clouds of bioluminescent mucus to confuse predators. And unlike most squid, it doesn't chase live prey. It extends 2 long, retractable filaments to collect marine snow, the constant drizzle of organic matter that sinks from above. This scavenger lifestyle allows it to survive in one of the harshest environments on the planet. And now, it's time for the king of sea serpent legends. And finally, taking the top spot at the giant oarfish. The giant oarfish is the world's longest bony fish, with some individuals stretching up to 17 meters. Its shimmering ribbon-like body and bright red dorsal fin rays have inspired centuries of sea serpent myths. Usually living between 300 and 1,000 meters deep, oarfish are rarely seen alive. When they do surface, often due to sickness or after storms, their enormous size and unusual swimming style leave witnesses stunned. Scientists still know very little about their behavior, diet, or breeding, making the giant oarfish one of the deep sea's most enduring mysteries. The deep ocean is Earth's final frontier, and we've only explored a tiny fraction of it. For every strange creature we've met today, there are hundreds more waiting to be discovered. The ocean's depths are a time machine, hiding species we thought were gone forever. Which rediscovery amazed you the most? The vampire squid, the yeti crab, or the coelacanth? Drop your pick in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep sea secrets that defy belief.